Hello people of YouTube, yeah, YouTube. Welcome to my soul talk about PowerDrift. The soul talking in a bit. First, let me answer those two questions which they have asked. First question is, how does making, watching, and most importantly sharing the right YouTube automotive content impact like YouTube or like people making the right content? It's very important, like, because anything on YouTube goes viral, like for example Dinchak Puja, right? So making the right content first and foremost is very important. Next, watching. Obviously you can make any video if you want, right? But watching it, if more people watch it, it's gonna be on trending, and obviously it's gonna get a lot more views, right? So yes, watching the right content does matter. And lastly, sharing. So when you share, people are gonna watch, right? Sharing the right content matters a lot, because when you share the right content, people are gonna watch the right content, right? And for example, when I started getting into bikes, forget cars, like bikes, I didn't know anything about I didn't even know that about helmets. Like I didn't even know there was any other brands existing other than Vega. I knew Vega because it's made in Belgaum and everyone wore that. Like I was like, that is the best helmet. But then I started watching other motor vloggers and people on YouTube. Then I started learning, oh, okay, there are other brands of helmet. There's classification, like there's certification, not classification, like DOT and etc. So yes. And another thing, riding gear. I didn't know that. Like I knew about gloves, but I didn't know anything about jackets or riding pants. So that I got to know on YouTube, like watching motovloggers like Nikhil or Augie F, or like anyone, take anyone, like, trust me, those guys have impacted a lot of people into buying safety gear. Like, trust me, I had no idea until I watched their videos. So yes, making, watching, and sharing the right content is very important. So the second question which I had to look up is, has PowerDrift contributed to the scene? And if they haven't, let us know how they can. So well, according to me, trust me, before PowerDrift I was a complete noob or a novice. Like I didn't know anything about bikes, about riding gear, about how to take corners, what is counter steering, what, like how bikes are classified, like lot of shit. Taken the right way of what they are portraying. It's not just entertainment, but it's also knowledgeable. Like I have learned a lot from YouTube about safety, about how to ride a bike, the basics, what to do, how to do, what not to do. So yes, PowerDrift, you have contributed a hell lot to this scene. As far as I know, you've gone over the top. Like you've made videos about engine oils, like and how to maintain your bike, and you've gone over the top. Yeah, those are the two questions which they had asked about, and those are my answers to it. Hey, wait, is this recording or not? So yeah, the video was not out, was recording, and you joined me back on my terrace. let's come to the video which they've asked us to make, like answer the 2 questions. So basically the video is about giving away a TVS RR 310. Like they're giving away a whole bike, man. Who does that? Like no one's ever done that. No one's ever given away such a big thing, at least in the Indian automotive, like the Indian YouTube scenario. Like man, so yeah, let me start off by saying, like, I'm not doing this for the bike. I'm doing this for my love towards PowerDrift, and I wanted to make this video from a long time, and finally they've given me, like us, a reason to show some appreciation towards them, like why we love them, why TDM is so huge. So yeah, this is the part where I do the soul talking, which is I'm gonna talk why I love PowerDrift, and like who doesn't love PowerDrift? Like if you watch PowerDrift, you love it, right? Like how can you not, man? The videos that they put out, like the story, the cinematography, the music, the time lapses, like every single bit of their videos is just enthralling and engulfs you each and every second, right? Be it the Duke 390 video which got us all hooked, or be it the travel stories, the Bhutan, or be it the latest one that is the Andaman and Nicobar. Like man, every time I watch the Bhutan video I feel like shit, man, I need to go to Bhutan right now, you know. That is what PowerDrift does to you. Like massive respect to you guys for putting out such amazing videos. Like the creativity never seems to run out from you guys, and hope it never runs out. Like the team, like everyone at PowerDrift is just so talented, so amazing, man. I don't know how to put it in words, my appreciation to them. I want to thank PowerDrift, like, for entertaining us from so many years, and I hope you guys keep us entertained for the years to come by. And man, like I don't know what more to say. Seriously, I'm out of words. Like to each and everyone, be it Rohan, be it Sagar, be it like anyone from PowerDrift, hope you guys grow more and more. Hope you guys hit 1 million subscribers soon and grow more, way past that. Hope, you know, there are people from, I know that there are people from other countries also watching, so you yourselves know how big of a thing you guys are, and I truly wish and hope from the bottom of my heart that you grow more and more bigger in the coming years. So let me end this video, and there's a special you can say a compilation of a few of the clips of a few of my favorite videos. It's a bit long, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy it, whoever have watched like most of the PowerDrift videos. So yeah, let's cut to the compilation.
स्प्लेंडर की ईंधन खपत करने की क्षमता का लोहा सारा भारतवर्ष ही नहीं, ये तो विश्व भी मान चुका है। स्प्लेंडर एकमात्र ऐसा दुपहिया वाहन है जो ईंधन की चंद वाष्पीकृता बूंदों में मीलों का सफर तय कर सकता है। गांव की गलियारों से लेकर शहर के चौबारों तक, संपूर्ण परिवारों से लेकर लैला मजनू तक, सबकी है यही पुकार, यदि दुपहिया हो तो स्प्लेंडर जैसा, वरना उसका होना हो बेकार। He's actually having to go so slow that I can keep up with him on my feet. Well, how's it going? Well, I could jog along a bit for you to entertain you because you're getting bored. Keep having fun, okay? Keep having fun.
The KTM Duke 390 is a revolutionary bike for our Indian market for so many different varied reasons. Generations of motorcyclists will refer to this bike as the one that changed the scenario in year 2013 by pushing the performance envelope to boundaries where no other manufacturer can go. at a price that will literally bring tears of joy to your eyes.
That is, however, not the real reason why you want to buy this bike. The reason you will is because of this. Now that we have gotten that out of the way, let's get on with the review, shall we? It's an intercontinental ballistic missile. Fast and poised with high-speed stability that will make mile munching a joke. Yet, it will remain comfortable on the not-so-great stretches of tarmac. It's been 7 years since its last major upgrade, and in the midst of the current crop of superbikes, it has grown longer in its tooth to compete at the highest level. It doesn't really get any bragging rights as far as CS Santosh.
But the bike surprised me and it handled phenomenally well. You know, I was expecting it to be a...
In other words, a fitting challenge to put Triumph's racing prowess to test.
What an engine! And what a smashing mid-range! Can you hear it? I sure hope so! It sounds so freaking sweet! What a noise! What a noise! We have unleashed an animal! This, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why, as motorcyclists, find it so difficult sometimes to choose between motorcycles and sex. And unlike all of its European rivals, there are no electronics to tame this beast. No traction control, no power modes. The Italians have left it upon the size of a crown.
I am a survivor.
The Endeavour unlocks new possibilities for us city folks to explore the countryside. It really is so easy and convenient. It's like the car's begging you to explore beyond the tarmac.
I lost my way. My head feels lighter now that you are gone.
got you deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that you really.
Freedom is the choice of getting lost in the wilderness. Freedom is to be able to go anywhere you want and nowhere in particular. Freedom is getting dirty to cleanse your soul. Freedom is carving your own path. Freedom is the pursuit of fresh air. Freedom is two wheels taking you where your soul yearns to be. For all these reasons and more, I love the Himalayan. I love it for its simplicity. I love how the design is dominated more by purpose than aesthetics. And it's a big deal this, considering much of RE success stems from the nostalgia that our bikes invoke of the years gone by.
Now, Buddha said that a man can acquire knowledge and skills in three different ways. First, by self-reflection, which is the noblest. Second, by imitation, which is the fastest. And third, Buddha said, is by driving the Mercedes-AMG GTS on his most favorite racetrack. Because it's the equivalent of handcuffing yourself on a cosmic meteorite.
Terrified and alive at the same time. I mean, I've never felt an engine pull so strongly with so much brutality, and it almost feels like you're going to tear into another dimension.
Birds flying high.
There is this sense of freedom which is unique to motorcycles.
You know how I feel.
Probably because it was on a two-wheeler when you first ventured past the protective shield of your parents. That corner down the alley from where they couldn't see you as you took your first step into the wild. As time flew by, your dreams got wilder. Some to go faster, some to go further. And today, I ventured on once a journey on a motorcycle that promises a bit of both.
Every time when I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer.
And on the whole, I feel the Versys 650
The past is gone.
is one of the best engineered long-distance motorcycles.
It went by like dusk to dawn.
Not only because it'll go the distance,
That the way
but take you there comfortably,
everybody's got their dues,
but because
and
it'll make you wish that this journey that you're on, this dream that you're living, never ends.
It's an SUV. Rejoice. If your last name is Chabra, Chopra, Chaudhary, Gupta, Deshpande, Joshi, Lal, Malhotra, Dutra, Batra, Sood, Kapoor, या फिर Patelanan, Iyer या Reddy, or we all want an SUV. Here it is. It's not just a front-wheel drive SUV, but a full-fledged four-wheel drive SUV suitable for all sorts of road conditions. Remember, दोस्तों, front-wheel drive SUVs उतने ही SUVs होते हैं जितने बंदर इंसान होते हैं.
For the buzz and the music go hand in hand. Call it what you may, character or vibrations. There's also no hiding the fire that burns in its belly. No hiding the heat when you can't escape the traffic. But this is also when you admire the lightness of the slipper clutch. Yeah, it doesn't have the feel of a mechanical clutch. But when you're engulfed in mayhem, it does just fine. Actually, it does great.
running, rocking, reaching new peaks so them youngins can finally summit, climbing high above and then flying from it up to the skies and overstanding the corruption and deconstructing the lies. I've seen this country decline. Try to keep
how is this place different? What's so special about this place? Well, this place, Baratang Islands, signify the other side of Andaman, that is not sea, which means creeks and lots of them.
Yo, when we yell and protest, tell them the feeling is peaceful. We profess, we testify to the will of the people. Tell them what they must know. Turn it up loud when we deserters, we are called. Chose a gun and threw away the sun.
Bhutan is essentially a landscape photographer's wet dream.
Now these towns, they all know our name. It's gone south is our claim to fame.
Can you believe this place? I can't help but take a couple of shots here, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Bad company, I want tonight. Oh, bad company, till the day I
I never lost control. I never lost control.
After we finished the last video log, we encountered a lot of lightning. I have never seen such huge thunderstorm in my whole life.
Isn't it breathtaking? Pun intended.
Shake and fade, come help. I think that I'll be needing stitches. I'll be needing stitches. Just like a moth drawn to flame.
Okay, we go to Chola then.
I've been dreaming all my life, never stopped and wondered why. I keep going on and on. I got starlight in my eyes and my dreams are running dry. Now I know enough's enough. Somebody wake me up.
We have this time around at Chola bumped into, well, who else but the massive army that is Gears.
Alright,
so that's Gears.
Well, I've been hanging around this town for far too long. I can feel it in my bones. I can tell I don't belong. I've been walking around these streets when I'm asleep. I can fly when I'm awake, but I've been drowning in my dreams. So I know I gotta get away. I think it's all that I can take. Oh, I gotta get away. I'm waiting for a better day, but I'm getting tired. So very tired. I shut my
4 more rooms onto the other side. Drop all your luggage in here. Let's fire!
I got starlight in my eyes and my dreams are running dry. Now I know enough's enough. Somebody wake me up.
Sun, sand and motorcycles. I mean, what else can one ask for? PowerDrift welcomes you, IBW 2015. And PD Army, this is for you guys.
Oh, and I've almost forgot my favorite all-time PowerDrift video is the Kawasaki Versys 650. If you haven't watched it, watch it right now.